Now, today we will check returning value from a function. Check this program. Last time we have discussed with passing value to the function. Now today we will discuss returning value from a function. Check this program. Now in this program, logically this part is same. Logically this part is same. So we will try to convert this program using function. So now I am giving function name as calculate. Up to this stage, every time we are writing here a void. Up to this stage, every time we are writing here a void. But time being, keep this void as it is. The name of the function I am giving as a calculate. Then this part, y is equal to 10, z is equal to y into 5, and then here we want x and here we want w. So I am using other variable, suppose m, that is z plus y. Then void main open curly bracket. Declaration part we will check afterwards. I will use here printf slash n welcome. Then this part which we have written into the function. Okay, this part we have written into the function. So I will write the function name calculate, then printf slash n x is equal to percentage dx. Then this part already we have written to the function. So calculate, and then printf slash n w is equal to percentage dw, and then printf a, and then curly bracket. So now here we are using three variables y, z and m. So declare this variable integer y, comma z, comma n. Here we want x and w, so we are declaring x and w. Okay. Now when we execute the program, it will give you welcome. Then calculate, it goes to execute function calculate. Y is equal to 10, z is equal to y into 5, m equal to z plus y. Now this value of m we want as a x. Then it will print value of x. Again it will go to execute calculate. Y equal to 10, z is equal to y into 5, m. This m now we want as a w, and then print value of w. So first time this value of m we want as a x. Second time this value of m we want as a w. We have value into the function. We have value into the function, and that value we want to access into the main program. The value which is there into the function, if that value, if you want into the main program, directly accessing value of a variable from function into the main program is not possible, because variables of main program and a variable of function, they are totally different. They are totally different. So value of a variable which is there into the function, if that value, if you want into the calling program, then first of all, calling program must do a request for the value. Calling program must do a request to the function. The value which is there into the function, if that value, if you want to access into the calling program, then calling program first request for the value from a function. To make a request, what we can do here, first time we want value into the x, second time we want value into the w. So this is called as the request. So w equal to calculate, this indicates go to execute function calculate and take value into the x. So when this statement is executed, x dot calculate, it goes to execute your calculate function. It completes the calculate function, and we want one value into the x. Now we are receiving value, that your calling program is requesting a value. When calling program is requesting for a value, then function must return the value. Otherwise, this statement will generate error. So function must return a value. To return a value, we use statement return m. So now when this statement is executed, x dot calculate, your compiler will go to execute calculate. It will execute the calculate and return m, whatever value of m it is given to x. Then printf /l %dx. Then it will come here, w equal to calculate. So again it goes to execute calculate. It will execute this program, return m, value of m will be given to w. This will execute this. So when you want to access value of a variable from function to the calling program, if value of some variable from a function, if you want to access into the calling program, then first thing, calling program must make a request, and that request is nothing but variable equal to name of a function, like this. Then second thing, your function must return a value with the help of return m. Now third, if you are returning value from a function, then void is not allowed. Void means you are not returning any value. But now we are returning a value. When you are returning a value, at that time void is not allowed, because void indicates we are not returning any value. But now we are returning a value. So whenever you are returning a value, instead of void, you have to mention the data type of variable whose value you are returning. We have to mention the data type of variable whose value we are returning. Here we are returning m. Type of m is integer, so we have to mention here integer. Here, up to this stage. Now, the variable whose value you are returning and the variable in which you are receiving a value, type of both must be same. Type of both must be same. M is integer, x and w both are integer. So when you want to access a value of a variable from function into the calling program, we have to focus on four things. First thing, calling program must request a value. To request a value, we have to mention variable equal to name of the function. Second, if your calling program is requesting for a value, then function must return a value. Third, if your function is returning a value, then void is not allowed. Here we have to mention the data type of a variable whose value you are returning. We are returning value of m, type of m is integer, so we have to write here integer. And the last and the most important thing is the variable whose value you are returning and the variable in which you are receiving the value, type of both must be same. This is called as a returning value from a function. We can return value of one variable only. If you want to return multiple values, in that case we have to go with pointer topic, which is we have not learned yet, which is the last topic of the programming, C programming. So when we come across the pointer topic, at that time we will check how to return multiple values from a function. But right now we can return only a single value. So we can write here variable on the left hand side, because always whenever it is assign statement, your computer or in normal life we solve right hand side and whatever answer we give to the left hand side, and right hand side is nothing but name of the function. So your compiler will execute the function first and then it gives value to the left hand side when return statement is. This is a simple concept of returning value from a function. Check this. This is a program converted using function. If you have any doubt, please ask me. If we write function after the main program, if we write this function after the main program, then declaration is required over here, and that we can do like this. Declaration. The name of the function, its return type, and no values. If we write function after the main program, if we write function after the main program, then declaration is required, and that declaration will be good like this. Just check this function. दिसतं ना फंक्शन व्यवस्थित प्रोग्राम लिहिलेला. X raised to n divided by n factorial. Everything we are doing into function, everything we are doing into the function, and we are calling that function from a main. Simple. Read value of x and n. Calculate x raised to n divided by n. Please calculate x raised to n. Calculate n factorial. P gives you x raised to n. F gives you n factorial. Then this will calculate. Answer is x raised to n divided by n factorial. We are printing it. So now when this program is executed, your compiler starts with main. Cal, it goes to execute cal. It reads value of x and n. It will calculate this. It will print the result x raised to n divided by n factorial. End of the function, it comes back to the calling program, then end and then just clear it. We are not passing any value, we are not returning any value. Clear? Any question in this? Any question in this? Okay. Now this answer I want to print into the main program. Like here. Like this. Result I want to print into the main program. Now value we are calculating into the function. This value we want into the calling program. So that we can do with the help of answer equal. So this indicates go to execute cal and get value of answer. Okay, into the variable answer. So that we can do with the help of return answer. हा variable same असू शकतो. The variable whose value you are returning and the variable in which you are receiving the value, both can be of same characters. Both can have same alphabets. Because this variable is different and this variable is different. The variables दोन्ही वेगवेगळे आहेत. This answer is presented to the function cal. This answer is presented to the main. So your function is calling program is requesting. Your function is returning. No problem. So first two task is over. Now the variable whose value you are returning and the variable in which you are receiving the value, type of both must be same. Answer is float. So this answer must be. And the most important part is this void is not allowed. Here instead of void, now we are returning the value. So instead of void, we have to mention the data type of variable whose value we are returning. We are returning value of answer and answer is float. So we have to write here float cal. Because we are returning value of answer and type of answer is float. So we have to mention here float instead of void. Check this. And now we can make combination of both. Passing as well as returning value. In last time we have learned how to pass value. This time we have learned how to return value. We can make combination of both passing and returning value like this. Check this. Passing and returning value to and from function. Just check this, then I will explain you how it works. Just check this first. दिसतं ना क्लिअर काय ब्लर होतोय? हां आता क्लिअर दिसेल. Now your function name is calculate. Your function name is calculate, which takes value of x and n, which takes value of x and n. This will calculate x raised to n divided by n factorial, and this returns value of answer. So your function, it takes value of x and n. In function, it will calculate x raised to n divided by n factorial, and it will return value of answer. In main program, void main curly bracket, we have declared x and n as an integer and float an answer. We are taking value of x and n. We are taking value of x and n, and then this will go to execute calculate. We are passing two values x and n. This x will be taken for this x, and this n will be taken for this n. Most of the time, as a standard programming, the variable which we are using here as a main program, that is calling and consider the main program. Calling program, same variable we try to keep over. And then it will execute the function and return ANS. Value of ANS will be given back. It will be received over here also. This answer is float, so I am writing here float. And here also we are considering answer as float. So we are passing two values. So we are receiving two values. We are returning the value. So we are receiving the value. The variable whose value we are returning and the variable in which we are receiving the value, type of both must be same, that is there. Both are float. We are passing two values. So we are receiving two values. First to first variable, second to second variable. We are passing both value as the integer. So we are receiving both value as a integer. Okay. So this is called as a passing and returning value to and from function. Both the concept into the single function. Both the concept into the single function. Okay. Passing and returning value to and from function. Passing and returning value to and from function. Combine. The number of actual parameters and the number of our parameters must be same. Their type must be same. If you are passing first value as the integer and second value as a float, here also you have to receive first value as the integer, second value as a float. Variable can be same. X and n, because these variables are different and these variables are different. Variables are treated as separately. Function and calling program, those variables are treated separately. The variable whose value you are returning and the variable in which you are receiving the value, type of both must be same, and you have to mention here data type of a variable whose value you are returning. Now, if you are writing this function, after the main program, then you have to declare this as a float. Calculate integer, comma integer, like this. If we are writing this function after the main program, then in main program you have to declare the variable like this. Float, calculate, open bracket, int, comma int, semicolon. This is called as a declaration of a, or you can say as a prototype of a function. If you are writing function after the main program. If you are writing function before the main program, then this is not required. Clear? Passing and returning value combine. हे concept समझना खूप गरजेचं आहे कारण हे लाइफ टाइम आहे. Because nowadays we are doing everything as a object oriented. In an object oriented, 99.99 we write programs into the function, into the class, and those functions we call from a object with respect to object. Clear? We can create multiple functions, and those multiple functions we can call from a single program. This is also allowed. We just have to learn the concept. Here we have to just learn the concept. Okay. In your real life, this situation may occur, and at that time you must know these concepts, that we can write multiple functions into the one program, and those multiple functions we can call from a same program. So writing multiple functions and calling those multiple functions from a single program. This is the concept. So we have written one function called as a power. Second function we have written which will calculate factorial, and these two functions we are calling from a main program. For the power we need x and y, so we are passing two values. It will execute power value of p, again we are receiving it to the p. Then factorial, we need n factorial, so we are passing only a single value n, that is into the factorial. It will execute the factorial, and value of f we are returning to the f, and then we are calculating answer p by f, and then we are printing the result. Just check this. So we can write multiple functions, and those multiple functions we can call as per our requirement. So today we will stop here. Same program we will continue tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be completing function topic, and then from day after tomorrow we will start with the new topic, that is array. So today we will stop here only. Thank you very much.